Hey, welcome to another episode of Put the Mic On with Young Woog and Woog Yae. How we doing today?
Hey.
Today we are here with the GOAT himself,
Yes.
Thomas Coach Harris.
What's the deal? What's up, y'all? What's cracking?
How you doing, brother?
Man, I feel good, man. Everything great.
You recently won an award too
Yep.
for Best Director.
Round of applause.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
How did you feel when you got that phone call?
Well, I mean, I saw it on social media first, so they sent me on the thing. You've been nominated, and so I had went to the actual event, and when we won the award, it just felt good. You know what I'm saying? It felt good. All your hard work paying off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was appreciative and humbled, and just blessed that I'm able to still do things and get a little recognition for it.
Yeah.
I was a lot of recognition for it.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it has. A long time.
Long time.
15 years in the film game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that when Buffed Up dropped 15 years ago?
No, Buffed Up dropped 10 years ago.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, 11 years ago.
11?
Okay.
11 years ago it dropped. Yep, so 11 years old.
Seem
So
like
yeah.
that long.
It don't, but it was.
It doesn't, but yeah.
It was 11 years ago, y'all.
How you feel about your films, your back in the day films versus now, like as far as graphics and your recording?
Well, I think they way better now than they were back then. We were just still starting out, so we were still learning. We were still at the stages of just trying to find our identity of what we were as a film company. Even me back then, I didn't really do no directing back then, so it was mainly just the acting for the most part. So, but I still was a part of everything that ins and outs, and to see where we're at now versus where we was then. I mean, it's a big leap as far as quality.
Yeah.
So, but you can't take nothing from them. Them the classics,
Exactly.
Those are the movies that made us who we are and got us to where we at. Even for that time, it still was good quality films. But we just grown and we got better. Over time.
Yeah, you definitely see the growth between now and then.
Yeah.
I was watching Buffed Up the other day while I was at work. I wasn't supposed to be doing this, but I was at work. And it was a scene where you was like, because I'm from Columbus. You're like, Ohio, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, my, listen, every time I see that part, I laugh.
Yeah.
Like, I have to.
It's crazy because my boy was like, man, you Ohio niggas was mad at you for that. And I was like, why, man? I love Columbus. I've been to Columbus several times. I used to go out there all the time. To the Arnold, the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic. It's like a bodybuilder show, not really into weightlifting and stuff. And so I love it. I love Columbus. Columbus is real nice, real cool place. So they was like, they ain't like that you said that you trying to make fun of them niggas, man. I'm like, nah, it happened in the moment. You know what I'm saying? It just because the character was from Ohio, but we never actually specifically said what city.
Right.
So it happened. And just, you know what I'm saying?
Now, was that improv? Or
Yeah, that was. And it's crazy because a couple people didn't like it. They was like, man, that sound, that sound corny or whatever. And I remember Shorty Rich was like, no, that's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be hilarious. So I'm like, all right, bet. I did it again, and we kept it. It ended up being like one of the biggest lines everybody be talking about in the movie.
It is.
Like I'd be out in public, they'd be like, Columbus, Ohio, bitch.
Do you feel like the biggest lines in some movies is the things that are improv?
Yeah, definitely. Because I think when you go trying to search for the perfect line that's gonna be catchy or gonna be the trendy line, you usually fail. But the ones that are organic and happen naturally are the ones that usually take off. You know what I'm saying? Look at Denzel Washington with the King Kong line.
Yeah,
that
I was
all
just
improv.
thinking that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't in the script. And that's one of the biggest lines of his career. Everybody still to this day still say, King Kong ain't got shit on me. That's all improv.
Definitely. Speaking of improv, right? So you have Jay Will, Jackpot, and even KC all together.
Yeah.
How much of that either is an improv or like how many takes you have to do over with them? Like,
so with KC, you don't have to do a lot because he's pretty good at repeating his same jokes, but keeping them fresh and funny. So he can do that pretty good, like keep them fresh, keep them funny, because he have to say it a lot. A lot of people can't keep their jokes fresh and funny if they say it too many times, because it kind of gets boring to them, or they just said it so much. But he does a real good job of keeping his lines fresh and funny, like every time he does it. Jackpot, the same thing. Jackpot, you know what I'm saying? He's same thing. He keeps his lines fresh and funny.
Momentum.
Jay Will, on the other hand, changes his jokes every time you do a take. So whatever you see in the movie is a new joke, and it's a new joke that I just heard. So it's not like I heard the joke and I could get my laughs out, and now I move on and we good. No, it's a new joke right there when I hear it too. So I have to keep character and not laugh, but on the inside I be rolling because it be funny as hell. But the character ain't supposed to be laughing. So you know, I've learned over these years working with him how to just be prepared for a new joke coming. You know what I'm saying? Because we just shot Buffed Up 2. So Buffed Up 2, you know, the same thing. He was coming with new jokes every take. And sometimes he'll get me though. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes the jokes be funny as hell. He break me. And I'll bust out laughing. Because it just be, I'll be like, my bad, man. But that shit was funny as hell.
Is that a hesitant in the process?
What you mean?
If y'all have to stop because y'all start laughing and
it happens all the time. I mean, not all the time, but it happens. Yeah, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. I mean, it's just, you know how hard it is not to laugh at a J. Will joke?
I can only imagine.
Like, that's hard as hell because he's funny as hell. He's the funniest guy I've ever worked with in my entire life.
Even when he's not trying to be funny,
he's hands down the funniest guy I've ever worked with in a movie with ever in my life.
Shout out to J. Will.
Yeah, shout out J. Will. He just dropped his own comedy special on the app right now on YouCode. Go check it out.
Speaking of YouCode, speaking of that, how do you feel about that? Like how?
You know, it's a blessing to be able to be a part of a situation where, you know, you got your own streaming site, you know what I'm saying? Or YouCode, being a part of YouCode's, the streaming site. It's a beautiful thing, you know. I think we're all just excited about it. You know what I'm saying? So the YouCode app is doing very good right now. All of our shows, you know, upcoming shows, movies, all those things are going to be on the app. And it's just a beautiful thing. It's great.
Is it a subscription based?
Yep, subscription based. Okay. Yep.
So eventually everything other Moolah films are moving over to YouCode?
I mean, it's already there pretty much. I mean, some stuff is still on Tubi, but pretty much a lot of the old stuff is coming over to the app now. Okay. Anything new though is on the app for sure. It's not on Tubi right now. Yeah, exclusively on the app. Okay. Yep. So if you want to see any of the new stuff, Chris's Movie 2, J. Will Comedy Special, McGraw-Ave Season 3, which we dropped 11 episodes. Oh. So anything like that, you got to go to the app.
And January 10th, right?
That's right. H Block Season 2. Shout out to Sino Harris. You know what I'm saying? It's Season 2. He back.
So is it ironic? Is it ironic y'all had the same last name or y'all two related?
No, we ain't related. We related somewhere down. Obviously, we come from the same somewhere.
Somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? So somewhere down the line, we keep going. We gonna find out we're related. Of course. My dog, we've been knowing each other for a very long time. Been rocking with each other. He's a super supportive guy. Anything I got going on, he's always supportive. You know, anything he has on, same. So you know, it's all love. You know, and watching him grow from where he started with the acting to where he's at now, it's amazing to watch his growth. Yeah.
Where did the name Coach come from?
So it's funny because I can't remember if it was Murder or Sino, but one of them gave me the name because I remember one of them said it to me.
Oh, wow.
We was doing some practice acting. I was teaching an acting class with them. And one of them just said Coach. And I remember hearing it like, man, don't call me no coach, man. Go ahead with that. I thought they was joking. And next thing you know, somebody else said it, and then I look up a year later, and everybody calling me Coach. So I was like, all right, I accepted it.
It's
like,
cool.
So they've been calling me Coach ever since. It's been Coach.
It's simple.
Yeah.
And if we mention Coach, do you feel like you coaching the next generation that's coming into filmmaking?
Oh yeah, definitely. With me, I like to I can't take this knowledge with me to the grave.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody got to carry this knowledge on. So I don't care who you is or whoever it is. If you around me, I'm going to give you the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm always the type of person that I'm not going to keep nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give it to somebody else because somebody gave it to me.
Exactly.
So, you know, I ain't holding this knowledge to myself. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm also careful who I give this knowledge to.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not serious about it, I don't want to waste my time. But if I know you're serious and I know you really, you know, this is what you want to do, you know, I'm give you everything I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's crazy is you always, like, even if I ever call you, just by mistake, you always answer. You call me right back, which is crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy because he called me one time. I'm like, who the hell is this? 2 times. I don't know nobody no damn 2 times. And he called me 2 times. I'm like, and then I thought about, this my man. And I, you know, what up, baby? What's the deal? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my guy. I always answer for him. Yeah, gotta answer for my boy 2 times.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, he answered, so you call right back too. Like, hey,
gotta do that.
I'm gonna throw out a few names, and like you just one word, like just explain how you know who they are and everything. Carla.
Carla is. You said one word.
Yeah, one word. I mean, even a sentence. You can give a sentence.
She's on the road to greatness.
I like that.
Okay. Murder.
He the GOAT. He the face of independent filmmaking, acting. Period. Filmmaker, whatever you want to say. He the GOAT.
Chino.
He a GOAT. GOAT.
Fast Life Tale.
God rest his soul, but he was a GOAT. He was the trailblazer.
He was.
He blazed the trail. Him, Shamar Avery, and Murder, they blazed the trail first. He's a trailblazer. He's a legend.
Definitely. How often do directors collaborate?
I mean, it happens. You know what I'm saying? A lot. We just collaborated. Shout out to Renika McQueen and
That's the GOAT right there too.
And Deborah Spencer. They just did Back Outside. So it's like the female version of those three guys. Yep. They just did that. So they just shot that, directed it together. Shout out to Brian Taylor. He just directed one of our vertical series. So, you know, we do it. We started to do it a lot more now, though. But we do it. You know what I'm saying? We do it. We started doing it a lot more now, though. Yep.
Will it be more episodes of those three guys?
We working on it. So, yeah, hopefully in 2026 we can get everything rolling. And we working on it. So, yeah, I'm going to say yeah. Yeah, it's looking like it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
More so recently now, you see a lot of rappers like from the city starting to like turn over to acting.
Yeah.
Like, do they normally reach out to you, or go through like the MFAA?
No, I mean it just all depends. We started as videographers first,
right?
So we got a lot of relationship with artists. We had long-standing relationships with artists. So. They always been asking us, can we get, put us in the film, or, let's collab, whatever. So it just be timing, you know what I'm saying, when the opportunity or the right role opens up, you know what I'm saying, we just make a call or collab with them. So, yeah. But we got relationships with a lot of people in the industry, a lot. So, yeah.
Is that a hard transition for them, you think?
It just depends on the person, you know what I'm saying. Some people... it's not. Some people it is. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, everybody they get it eventually and they get in the groove and roll. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's one of the hardest things that you feel like you've conquered within your journey of filmmaking?
One of the hardest things I've conquered?
Yeah.
Man, that's a good one. I think one of the hardest things I probably conquered was beating the expectations of what was thought to be for building an independent film community. I think beating those expectations because back then when we first started, nobody thought it would grow to what it is right now. Everybody was like, hell no, you got to go to Hollywood, you got to go to Atlanta, you got to go to Chicago, New York. You ain't gonna make it here. It ain't nothing here. And like I said, that was 15 years ago. 14, 15 years ago, and nobody really thought it would be like this. But we blazed the trail, and that was an accomplishment. I think was one of the hardest ones is to stay consistent making movies and growing and getting better and keep raising the bar. Keep raising the bar each time. So yeah, probably that.
I love that.
Yeah.
How talented is the writer's block?
Very talented. Very talented. They wrote Lawnmower Man.
My movie right there.
Maid of Honor. They're a talented group of people. They could write. You know what I'm saying? They could write.
Yeah, Lawnmower Man was crazy.
Yeah.
That plot twist.
Yeah, it was.
If you ain't seen it, you got to see it. But
it was a different role for me too. It's crazy because the scene where it's a funny story I be telling. The scene where I cried when the wife got killed. That was all right there in the moment, like improv. I didn't practice for that or nothing. I was like, I told T, if everybody know T is Moolah, he's the DP, he's the everything basically. And I told him, what I'm saying, like, hey, we got this thing where I'll be like, hey, keep it, what I'm saying? He'll look at me, I'll look at him, and he'll just nod his head, and I'll nod my head. And he knows don't stop that camera.
Some greatness coming.
Like, we just in sync like that. Like, don't stop that camera. So I remember it vividly, man. Somebody else had the camera, and I was just like, hey, T. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I was like, hey, keep it rolling. And he was like, all right, bet. So he's like, hey, he's like, no, let me see it. And he took the camera because he knew it was coming. Mm-hmm. It was one of the moments where we just couldn't. Everybody had to be in sync, and me and him has always had that relationship where we're in sync. And so it happened, and all that happened right there in the moment. Like nothing was rehearsed, none of that. It was just right there in the moment, right there organically.
That's dope. That's that improv.
Yeah.
How do you know when you're gonna improv? Like, is this not something that you can schedule? Yeah. Like, do you feel it when you reading the script initially? Like, I'm gonna throw this in.
A lot of times when if it's improv for me, it usually is in the moment of the scene for me. So it's like I might be rolling in a scene, and then just something happens naturally, and it just happens, and I just go with it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's usually right then and there, because if I think about it, like in the script, when I'm reading it, I'm like, I'm gonna improv this. It usually don't come out good because I'm already trying to pre-rehearse and all that. Yeah. But usually when you in it and you're feeling it and it's coming out organically, that's usually when it happens. Yeah, for me. Yeah.
You've conquered that personality of that.
Yeah, you know what you're in tune with the character. Mm-hmm. You pretty much know, you know what I'm saying, everything about the character. So yeah.
Speaking of T, back to him. How difficult is it to get him on camera? Because he runs the camera, bro.
I think I might have, the 15 years I've known him, man, I might have seen him in 2 pictures. And both them pictures, somebody snuck a picture of him. Like, he's not going to get in front of the camera.
Ever.
He's just not.
Like, I'm like, do it. He's like, nah, bro. I'm like, no. You can put a hood on, a mask or something. He's like, no.
Yeah, no, he's not doing it.
Don't want to do it.
He's not going to take no pictures. It's not happening. You can cancel that one.
Yeah, it's like, no. He like, no. He going any way he can to move.
He going to shake and skedaddle, and he getting up out of there.
Fast,
he ain't getting on that camera.
At all. Yeah, it's very difficult to get him on camera.
Yeah, no, it is. No, for sure. For sure.
What do you say is your proudest moment so far?
Proudest moment? Oh, man. Proudest moment? You know, probably one of my proudest moments, man, is looking back and seeing how far I've made it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And seeing how many people I have impacted and inspired to want to do this. Like, somebody coming up and saying, man, you inspired me to really follow my dreams and do it. Mm-hmm. That's probably the proudest moments for me. It's like inspiring other people or letting people know, shit, if I could do it, you damn sure could do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I come from the same walk of life you come from. You know, so being able to inspire others, that really is a proud moment for me. For me. That'd probably be in the film with my son. Them is probably the 2 most proudest moments. Being able to act side by side with my son. Because if 5-0, that was my real son. So,
oh, for real?
Yeah, that's my real son. So when he was little, now he grown as hell.
Yeah. You did a lot of coaching?
Yeah, but it's funny because me and you harder on your son and your kids, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, you gotta get that line right. He's like, I'm trying. So usually, a lot of times, man, T will intervene or Murderer intervene and be like, let me do it. Let me help him. Let me talk to him. Mm-hmm. And they'll help him and stuff. But yeah, I did a lot of, coaching. But he's just like me, so he kind of just was a goofball like I am. So
he's stepping in your footsteps.
Nah, he don't want to do it. He grown now. He want to do his own thing. He don't want to get into the acting. So
that's your only baby?
I think I think my daughter wants to do it. I think she's gonna be the one that really wants to do it. My 2 sons, they like, nah, we straight. Okay. But I think my daughter gonna be the one that want to do it.
Yeah, that's how that is.
Somebody coming behind you.
I think so. We're gonna see though. They all say that to that camera come on.
Okay. That's when you know if you got it or
not.
Yeah. Have you ever taken any roles home? Like,
yeah, maybe in the beginning I have. And the family had to be like, hey, you ain't on set. Nigga, you ain't James, nigga. you Thomas L. Harris.
Relax.
Calm your ass down. Right. I would step out like, damn, you right. But not for real. Not lately, nah. I know how to turn it on and turn it off.
I was going to ask, what about in the reverse? Like, do you feel like you implement any of yourself into the role, like when you improv, or is that still you masking? Some
characters are have traits that I have. Some of them, yeah. Some of them, like Lou from Buffed Up had a couple traits in me, like just a goofball.
All white Buffies.
Yeah, he had a couple little traits in me, you know. Lawnmower Man didn't, though. Lawnmower Man was like polar opposite of me.
Oh. Was that more difficult?
Yeah, it was a little bit, because I'm not like that in real life. Like, I'm not a pushover like that. Like, you ain't about to just be getting hit in my backyard, and I ain't finna go in there and tear some shit up. Like, you got the you got the game all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I also ain't no psychopath either. So, you know what I'm saying? So it was that was a little different for me, because that wasn't me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. So that was a little different. But yeah.
What was your creative process with taking on that role?
I just really had to figure out, for me, you know, what it's like to be a kind of a quiet, because I don't think he was a pushover. I just think he was a very patient, accepting person, and he really loved his wife. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got a breaking point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everybody has a breaking point, and he hit his breaking point. You know, I think he was a normal person, just loved his wife, loved his life. Loved his wife, and you know, he just had a breaking point. So the creative process was just trying to figure out, you know, truly his purpose and how he felt, and you know, what drove him.
The emotion behind
it. What motivated him, what pushed him emotionally that way, and all that. Yeah.
Do anybody ever try to pitch like ideas to you, like random people? Or?
Do they? Man, all the time.
Like spitting bars at a rapper.
Like, man, I got a script. This shit right here, nigga, gonna make $1 billion, nigga. I'm like, it might. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know, it might. Mm-hmm. You can't say it won't, and you can't say. But I think everybody thinks their script is gonna, you know, is the one.
Yeah.
But a lot of times with that stuff, man, is a lot of people don't understand the process of writing a full-length script.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your idea might be great, but it might not be a great movie. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really, it's a lot of steps to figuring out if you have a hit script or not. You know what I'm saying? So I remember I read Mina Monroe's movie, If I Can't, before it came out. And I remember reading it like, hey, this boy right here,
yeah,
this a hit right here. And I told her, like, hey, this a hit right here. And lo and behold, 1.5 years later, it took off like a wildfire. Mm-hmm. Shout out my girl, Mina Monroe.
Yeah, she's the best.
Yeah, but yeah, she I remember reading her script, and I was like, yeah, this cold right here.
Do you accept scripts? Like, do you?
We do. We do. It just all depends. We do. But we do a lot of in-house writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in regards to your next project, we heard that you did an interview with 50 Cent's $1 Million Worth of Game. And they asked you a question about what your next project, if you had the budget for a film or a show.
Who did an interview with 50 Cent $1 Million Worth of Project?
No, they did it. No, 50 Cent did one with $1 million worth of game.
50. Oh, yeah. 50 did an interview with $1 million worth of game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not me.
I'm sorry.
I was like, 50 did an interview with me with $1 million worth of game. Now, I'm trying to think when that happened. Let me see. Nigga, did that happen in April, nigga? No, it's April, nigga. Nah, yeah, 50 did one.
Okay, my bad. Got the question.
It was a good interview, too. If you ever, it was a good interview. I watched it. It was a good interview.
And they asked, would he rather do was it a series or
movies? And he said series, which he was right, too.
Oh, I see.
Series is really where it's going right now. He was 100% right. Series, because the consumer wants everything right now. As soon as they're done watching it, they want another one.
Yeah.
And another one, and another one. So that's why you see so many series coming out. Yeah. You see so many series coming out, because the consumer just wants everything right there, right then and there.
Okay. Yeah. Is the budget more inexpensive for a show versus a film?
A film will always be cheaper than a series for the most part, because I always look at it like this: if you're doing, let's say you're doing a series, and each episode is 45 minutes to 55 minutes, that's like 6 movies if you do 6 episodes. Basically, it's like 6 movies, basically. know what I'm saying? So the budget will be probably, and a series is gonna have a lot more characters than just a film for the most part. So yeah, a series pretty much will always be more.
Y'all have a lot of spinoffs too, from like McGraw Ave to H Block. There's a new one too that just
Toots, Chop Block, Chopping Block. So it's called Chop Block, but it's basically Toots spinoff is what we're working on right now. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're still in the stages of the writing and things like that. But it's gonna be a crazy show. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, and then H Block season 2 is dropping January 10th, and then original McGraw Ave.
Yeah. I gotta quit horse playing and come to the MFAA. I gotta quit playing.
Okay. Hey, we got one January 26th. I want to say a new class, MFAA classes, January 26th. You better sign up right now. I don't know if this is coming out before then, but if it does, sign up.
Only thing is my schedule be conflicting, bro.
Yeah.
Because of course I work like the way I work, so it's like
you got to get in there, man. You got to get in there. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it.
It is.
Yeah.
Because you see like a lot of successful, even like actors or people that come from that academy.
Several people have come from that. Yeah, Elizabeth Fox, DeJuan Ford, Christopher Collins, DeCarlo Strong. I mean, it's a lot. Nakia Briggs. I mean, I could go on and on from the people that took the MFAA class and got out here and started working. It's a lot.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think I want to take the class. I got to quit horse playing.
You got to stop playing, man, and go take the class, bro.
Because I done told Deuce, like, plenty, like Deuce, like, come
Deuce took the class. Deuce took the class,
I'm gonna do it, bro. Like, quit playing, bro. I'm like, I'm definitely going to do it.
Yeah, Deuce definitely took the class for sure, yeah.
So, we have an acting class. What about a script writing class? You want to
we did have a script writing class. We haven't done it in a minute, but definitely we thinking about bringing it back. But we did have a script writing class, yeah. And it was pretty good too. It was a really good class, really very informative, I thought it was great. So hopefully we can bring it back this year, but we'll see. It's just we got so much projects going on, so much, it's hard to fit all that in. So yeah.
So,
I'm sorry. I just wanted to know, like, just tapping in on that, what piece of advice would you give to somebody that wants to come in to filmmaking? Like, what would you say the first couple of steps would be for them?
I think it just all depends on what you're trying to do. So if you're trying to be an actor, then I would tell you follow all the directors in the city, all the producers, follow every fellow actors, show up to extra calls, you know what I'm saying? Show up to all the background acting calls, auditions, take classes. If you're trying to be a director, network with other directors. Same thing if you're trying to be a cinematographer, network. It's all about networking. You know what I'm saying? Getting your foot in the door and doing the small things. So if you just got to be the runner of the show, meaning you going to get the coffee or the food, whatever it takes to get in the door.
So behind the scenes.
Yeah, just work your way up. Keep your face familiar with everybody and always leave a good impression. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody, when they talking about you, they speaking highly of you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They speaking good about you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I say.
You see now it's less and less premieres, like, at the movie theater. Why is that?
I just think premieres don't hit like they used to. Pre-COVID, premieres was a big thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Post-COVID, I don't think it just ever went back to what it was before. You know what I'm saying? I think it just don't hit like it used to. Even it ain't just independent. It's Hollywood. I mean, Hollywood. Even Hollywood. You don't see that many films lasting in the theater that long. They don't stay. Remember when we was watching movies back in the day? When we go see a movie at a theater, man, I remember going to see Titanic like 3 times. Yeah. And Titanic stayed in the movie theaters for like 4 months. It felt like 4 or 5 months. Yeah. And then you didn't see it no more until it came on DVD. Yeah. 2 months later or something like that. But now, you know what I'm saying? You put a movie out. It's on Amazon Prime. The next day you could buy it. Unless it's like a big, humongous movie like Avatar or Mission Impossible, stuff like that. Those are blockbuster hits. Mm-hmm. But anything under that, it's going to be same day.
Yeah, I feel like the digital world is definitely changing.
Yeah,
how we moved in the film industry.
Yeah, they did a study like why would the consumer is lazy. This is what they said in the article. Basically, why would I get up, get dressed, drive, however far your theater is, get out, walk up, buy tickets, buy popcorn, sit down, watch the movie, drive home. You know what I'm saying? And I can just hit enter $20.
Yeah.
I don't even got to spend $100 at the movie theaters, whatever it is, to go out like that. I could put boom right there on my TV, hit enter, and I'm watching a movie on a 100-screen TV with surround sound in my little movie room.
Yeah,
it's just it's just what it is nowadays.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I think for us, we still might like the movie experience. That's what we came up on. Right. People like my kids,
exactly.
That's not that they didn't come up on the movie theater, so they still know about it because I take them.
Right.
But they're comfortable with just ordering it right there and chilling on the couch and watching it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool with them. So just times is changing. That's all. My bad. Times is changing. So I get it.
Because the experience was different. Even for us, it's kind of nostalgic. We used to even take the bus to the movies.
Yeah, you had to go to the mall.
Right, go to the mall, whatever.
You had to go to the mall.
Go to the Sardine.
Yeah. You catch the bus with your boys. Y'all go to the mall. And you ain't have but about $10 in your pocket, and 3 was to get in the movie. 4 was to get in the movie, and the other 6 was for popcorn. Y'all was splitting the popcorn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because popcorn was too much. So them was the days, though. Not now, though. Them ain't the days. Not now.
I feel like they killed half of the experience with the prices. Like because most times when you go to the movies, it's a couple of you. It's either you on a date or it's a group. Yeah. And baby, y'all done spent all the money at the movie.
Yeah, for real. No, facts. Yeah, facts. I remember, man, movies used to be packed, man. It used to be crazy in the movie theater, especially when something dropped. You know what I'm saying? It used to be packed, and now I be seeing them advertise holiday movies, old school movies.
Yeah.
To come watch it. Yeah. I'm like, dang, it came to that. Like,
I feel like after COVID and we couldn't go anymore. Like COVID, it kind of killed the spirit of it. It.
COVID actually, man, it helped us with McGraw Ave. I think it was like the perfect time to drop it. We dropped it during COVID when the world was shut down.
Yeah.
So everybody was at home and needed something to watch. And they turned on McGraw Ave. It was a blessing for us.
Yeah.
It was a blessing. So, I mean, digital is still a good thing because it's like I look at it like independent filmmaking is like the rap game in a certain sense. It's not, but it is.
And it is.
Independently, you could cut out the middleman. So back 20 years ago, there was no platforms to drop your movie on. You couldn't put on. You had to do it DVD, hand to hand, or take it to film festivals and hope somebody pick it up and it. You know what I'm saying? That was the only way. You couldn't do it no other way. So the streaming sites for us cut all that out. Like, I don't gotta go to a film festival. I don't gotta do none of that. I could put it on this platform. You know what I'm saying? Me and the platform, and the distributor all split whatever, and my movie's out to the world.
Exactly.
You feel me? So it's a different world now, but it's a better for independent artists like us.
Do you think it's more financially lucrative in digital versus going to the movies like we used to, like having your movies played in that capacity?
I think it all depends on the moves you're trying to make. So, yes, if your plan is to stay independent and you want to do independent films and you want to work that way, it's more lucrative because you're going to make the money, but you still got to make quality films.
Exactly.
So, don't get it twisted. It's more flops than it is successes. So even though you see a lot of successful films, for like every successful film, it's probably 10 or 12, if not more, that don't make the money back. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that don't make their money back. I mean, that's just the reality of anything in business.
Yeah.
That's just business, period. Like, everybody, you might see all the successes, but it's a lot of people that did not make their money back.
And that's just based off streaming, right? How
I mean, that's just off whatever they did, whatever platform they put it on, whatever they, whatever happened, however much their budget was. Their budget might have been, a lot of money, and so it takes a lot to recoup it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The film might not have did really good. It might not have caught traction. It might not have did the views or the streams that, it should have did to make a profit. Like, it's all kinds of variables within that happens for a film not to make the money back or be profitable.
No, I was mentioning with streams. Is it are your films are you paid with your films based off the streams, or is it based off like how many? People
it all depends. It depends on the platform.
Okay.
You got subscription based platforms that pay you outright for the film. You got platforms that are ad based, and you get paid through the streams of how many times the ad plays. It's so many different variables on how you get paid. Yeah, it's not just one thing.
Well, that's good because
it's different. Yeah,
when you used to drop it in the movie theater, that you didn't have all of those different options.
Man, for us to tell our stories, you know how hard it was to get our movies in the theater. We didn't get them. Well, tell me a movie that, like the ones we make, tell me one. You know what I'm saying? Only one I remember is that's close to what we were, that was authentic for us was, you're Paid in Full, your Minister Societies. I even give you Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
But those films are how many years apart? You know what I'm saying? You get them every 10 years, 12, 13?
Yeah.
To whereas now you get them every day.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's different.
Would you stay independent?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when I got out of school, and the thing was, I went to school for acting, and I wanted to go to Hollywood and start my acting career out there. Mm-hmm. But I ended up having a son, and I was just like, I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving him. Right. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, I'm not leaving my son. Like, it's not happening. Mm-hmm. So either I'm gonna make it happen here, or I'm gonna figure something else out. But I ain't leaving him. And so, through the grace of God, doors opened up, people I met, things happened, and I was able to make it happen here. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to say it's like my second.
But I ain't gonna say. But I'm not saying like us. Like we always say, like the right opportunities present themselves. We're always gonna do what's best for the company. Like the right opportunities present themselves. But we're the type of people where we're not looking for nothing. Mm-hmm. We're doing it ourselves. We're not looking. But if the right opportunity presents itself, of course, anything is possible for sure.
Take it to the next level.
Yeah, but we're not looking for nothing, because we're doing it. We're building. We're going to the next level. We're pushing the envelope. We're constantly growing as a company. So, I don't think it's we're not looking for it, but we're not, saying no to nothing. If it makes sense, let's do it. But if not, we good. Yeah.
Can you be independent and mainstream at the same time? Like,
I've heard people. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I've heard people say I've worked with people that have done is like got their SAG card, and they have to sign these waivers to do independent films.
Right.
So I've heard that it's tough. I mean, I don't know too many people that will do independent. I mean, you get people like Clifton Powell. Mm-hmm. He does a lot of independent films. So does Glenn Plummer. He does a lot of Jamal Woodler. Like these guys, they do a lot of independent films, and they also do Hollywood films.
Yeah.
So I think it just, I guess it all. I'm not sure. I've never had a SAG card. I've never been to Hollywood, so I don't know. But from what I hear, you just gotta do waivers or something like that. Mm-hmm. But you get. It's not a lot though. Very few can do both.
Has anyone from Hollywood ever reached out from that way, like from Hollywood or anything like that?
Yeah, we've had people reach out to us from big networks and things like that. We've had numerous artists. I was in talks with Birdman several times. Me and him, got on the phone and had conversations about collabing. Shaq has reached out to us.
Oh, wow.
For sure. It's been plenty of people that have definitely reached out. And a lot of times it'd be shocking, surprising to us, because them be the people that, like I just told you when we was talking off air, it was, I grew up on the Hot Boys. Right. I grew up on Juvie and Wayne and Big Timers and all that. So when these guys reach out to you, like, I love what you're doing, man, who you like? Hold on, nigga, this Bird, man. Hold on, man. Let me see this. Yeah. Nigga, this stunner? Right. This the number one stunner? You know what I'm saying? Or like Shaq Holly, you like, nah, this ain't Shaq Diesel. Hell no. This Shaq. Like, it just be like, we be like little kids again. We turn into little kids because it just makes you go back to be like, dang, like, we was watching y'all. We was listening to y'all. We was like, you know what I'm saying? And now we've done something so good and made an impact that where y'all see us. Right. It's a beautiful thing, a blessing.
I can only imagine the feeling.
It's a great feeling to have.
Who would you say motivated you to get into acting?
Well, I always say my uncle.
Oh, is he an actor?
He was. He passed away, God rest his soul. But I always say my uncle. He was my older, so he was my grandma's brother.
Okay.
And he did a lot of acting here in the city. And so, when I got out of school, he just was like, what do you want to do with your life? And I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I want to go to school. And first it was I wanted to be an FBI agent. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why I play a cop so goddamn
I was
well.
about to
Like,
say.
that's what everybody say. Like, nigga, you a cop? We were like, nah. But I didn't want to be an FBI agent. But then I saw all the schooling you had to go to. I was like, man, I ain't going to school that long to be no damn man. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so he just was like, well, go to, because I was going to Wayne County Community College. He said, man, go holler at my boy Ron Trice, man. He gonna look out for you. He gonna put you on some stuff, and we'll see. Because growing up, he always knew. My uncle always knew I was the life of the party. So he always knew I was like the person that livened up everything. Like I hyped everybody up. Like I was that type of a kid. And so was my dad. So he was like, oh, okay, cool. So when I got out of school, he was just like, go try it. And I tried it. And it was like, yep, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life.
I love that.
And then I went to Wayne State, trained at Wayne State for like 4 years. And that was how it went. So yeah, my uncle. Call him Uncle Booker. That's my dog.
That. I thought you were gonna name a celebrity, but that's definitely
no. He's the one. I mean, I've always looked up to like Spike Lee and Denzel Washington. Always looked up to them. I've always they've always been like people I can look at and say, yo, that looks like me. Like I'm relatable. You know what I'm saying? So them, Martin Scorsese, I definitely loved a lot of his works. You know what I'm saying? So growing up, I had a lot of people that I definitely looked up to and liked, the Wayans brothers for sure, stuff like that. But as far as like someone pushing me, like actually is my uncle for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Would you do a sitcom?
Huh?
Would you do a sitcom?
I did one. But we ain't gonna talk about it though.
I was about to say, you're not coming with the details.
I did. It was called The Hills. And but yeah, we did it. We coming back with some more though, for sure. We coming back with some more. We did The Hills. We put that out, and it
was
did
recent, wasn't it?
Yeah, it did cool. It was cool. It did okay, and but we're gonna come out with some more this year. We're gonna push the envelope with the sitcoms. Sitcoms is just different nowadays, so they're not the same as growing up in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? They're not the same. They gotta be a little different now. So we working a little harder to try to conform and make it work. So we're gonna put some more out for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to appreciate you. I want to give you your flowers for one.
Okay.
And say I do appreciate you. I think it was the McGraw Ave season 2 premiere. I think I was at that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that.
And y'all let us even bring champagne.
Yep, I remember that.
And it was like anybody that touched the champagne flute, you had to get an interview. Like,
yeah.
Whether you was in the movie, whatever it was, because of the fact you touched it. And it was like, we wanted everybody to actually be a part of whatever, be a part of this. That was it was a big event.
That was at the start.
So I do want to say I appreciate y'all even for that.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I remember that too. Yeah, took the shot and shit. I was already drunk probably. That's when I was drinking back then. I don't drink no more, but back then I probably was already drunk as hell. I'll take a shot. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But I don't drink no more.
Your favorite series you've done so far?
That I've done?
Yeah.
Oh, series is gonna be McGraw Ave, hands down. Not even a question. That I've done?
Yeah.
McGraw Ave. It's not even a question. If we talking about series, not even a question. McGraw Ave.
Favorite movie you've directed so far? Or even that you put the most into, the most...
My favorite movie that I've directed, man, that I directed is probably gonna be the Christmas movie, the part 1.
What is it?
Christmas movie, Very Merry Hood Christmas.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite. Part 1.
Part 2 just dropped too.
Yeah, part 2 just dropped. It's on the UCO app. UCO, gotta keep saying UCO app. Go download it.
Spell it for us.
UCULT TV. Put it in your. Did I say that right? UCULTV.
Yeah.
Damn, I said that wrong. UCULT TV. There we go.
You said that every time.
Did I?
Yes.
I'm kind of slow, y'all. Don't
to get it in your head.
There you go. But yeah, it's on the app. Go download the app. But Very Merry Hood Christmas, part 1 probably was my favorite one I directed thus far. One of them. I got a lot of them. It's a lot. Like Birthday Behavior was great. I love doing that one. The Mule was great.
Yeah.
But probably Very Merry Hood Christmas. Yeah. As far as movies, it's right now.
It seems like part 2 is a little more serious to me.
It is, but it's still got its natural elements of the comedy in there. Shout out Jay Will and Versatile, they went berserko in that one, hilarious. But it did get a little more serious, just a tad.
Yeah, even like I said with Dewan Ford.
I knew you was gonna say. I knew that you was gonna say that. Yeah. So yeah, just a tad bit. Little element we wanted to throw in there.
Yeah, that was like, oh shoot, like that was a little.
Yeah.
That was different. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah, no, just a little tad bit.
What's next after January 10th? After Ace Block, what's next?
Right now, we're gonna get back to finishing back outside. Going back out to do that. Couple of other series we got coming. We're working on McGraw Ave Chop Block, which is a Toot spinoff. A-Red, shout out to A-Red. And we got some other things up our sleeves. I'm gonna just
not too much.
Keep it on tuck, but it's a couple things tucked under our sleeves that we got going. Yeah.
2025, it comes to a close tomorrow.
Yes.
What has it taught you? What has 2025 taught you? Yeah. And what do you want out of 2026?
2025 just taught me, man, that just be thankful and be grateful, and don't take the position you're in lightly. You know what I'm saying? Because he could be gone tomorrow. So be appreciative of the opportunities and take advantage of them. You know what I'm saying? Don't slack on them. And 2026 is turn it up another notch. Turn it up some more. Enough ain't enough.
I mean, I've been lately all gas. Like
but I got a break. But the pedal got to go through the floor now.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying? Enough ain't enough. You got to get to it. So, and sometimes I think we feel like because we put in the hours, it's enough. But a lot of times it's not the hours you put in; it's the effectiveness you have with the hours that you do put in. So, how effective are you with the hours you put in? Anybody could go and sit for 12 hours and fiddle diddle with the pencil and be like, I'm in the office for 12 hours. Yeah, but of the 12 hours, how effective are those 12 hours?
Yeah. Like what you're creating in your free time.
Yeah, what you doing? What are you doing? What's being pushed, or what are you creating? What are you doing in those 12 hours? That's gonna set the bar or be the next project or whatever the case may be.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's dope. Well, this episode is coming to a close.
Yeah. Appreciate
your time, Mvsa.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Coach.
It's been nice.
Yes.
Getting coached by the coach.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
When are you doing, matter of fact, when are you doing your podcast again?
Drinks with Coach. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want. Usually we do it around close to the springtime, so we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if we do it in the springtime. We got a lot going this year, so I don't know. Right now, I don't know. Can't say, because I'm not sure. We haven't planned it out yet. Right now, it's getting these series going, and getting these projects off the floor.
You got the plate full.
They do. We do. Definitely.
And with that being said, go download that app.
Yes. Sure. Go download the app.
Spell it again.
UCULT TV. Go download that right now. Go ahead and go watch all of our classics and all the new stuff coming out. And you can follow me at Thomas L. Harris on any platform.
Matter of fact, UCULT TV, is that on the phone or is that on TV
Both.
too?
Both.
Oh, okay, perfect.
You can get on the TV, you can get on the phone. Yeah,
okay.
How much is the subscription?
$8.99.
Yeah,
it's $8.99.
Yeah.
And then for the year, it's $89.99 or something like that.
Something like that. Don't
something
ask
like
me.
that.
I'll click the button.
Yeah.
Subscribed. So yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Again, this interview is coming to a close with Coach Thomas L. Harris, and we do appreciate you for coming to kick it with us on the couch. Yeah. Put the mic on.
Yeah, appreciate y'all having me.
Until next time.
Yep. Until next time. Gang.